Minister Ramokgopa has reported back that the South African Transmission Financing Seminar rallied financiers, which he says are instrumental in helping to expand the grid.
We are looking to ensure that we are able to tap into the liquidity that is available from the private sector to allow us an opportunity to expand the grid so that we are able to accommodate the renewable energy solutions that have been rolled out in the country, and a number of them have not been connected to the grid as a result of the constraint on the transmission side. And we did indicate that the transmission expansion and strengthening exercise will require considerable amount of resources, and we know that the ESCOM balance sheet is constrained. We know that the sovereign matrix has deteriorated, so it's important that we explore opportunities for the country to tap into the liquidity that is sitting with the private sector.
The electricity capacity available has improved over the past week, which saw lower stages of load shedding and even load shedding being suspended. This follows after some of the units which were taken offline for the planned maintenance at the beginning of the month after winter came back online.
On average, it reached about 29,664 megawatts over that period, from the 18th to the 22nd of September. And we have seen that it peaked during the 19th of September. We saw that we now were able to breach the 30,000 megawatts. And like I said the last time, is that this is on the back of the units, some of the units that were on planned maintenance returning, and we have seen that there's been some level of improvement on the capacity available. And that made it possible for ESCOM to revise downwards the intensity of load shedding. And we also saw during the periods of the day in some of this, the week that was where load shedding was even suspended, and it also allowed us an opportunity to go into the long weekend period. Of course, the initial projection was that for the entire long weekend we are going to have no load shedding suspended. But of course, it came back yesterday as on account of a number of reasons, including our challenges, the challenges that we are experiencing in the Western Cape as a result of the weather conditions.
We've been working on the plan for quite some time now, and I think, like we indicated as well, when Kusile units start returning, we are expecting to remain on these lower stages of load shedding as well. So we will be, we have got no intention that the stages should increase as Kusile return.
Ramokgopa says they will continue relentlessly to execute planned maintenance to avoid units failing in the future. He says the unplanned capacity loss factor averaged 3,751 megawatts.
We can see that we are now beginning to almost consistently beginning to be below the 15,000 megawatts in relation to unplanned capacity loss factor. I did make the point previously that we are striving, at least for now, to go even below 13,000 megawatts to ensure that we have as many megawatts available, because once we reduce the unplanned capacity loss factor, those megawatts gets to be added onto the available capacity.
Power utility ESCOM will be hosting a state of the system on Wednesday in Megawatt Park, which is expected to give a comprehensive overview of the electricity system in the country. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.